everyone. In today's hug, we're going to work on flexibility and mobility for your lower back. All right, so this is the last of our series for your lower back. So today we're going to do flexibility and mobility. We've already done an overview. We've done core strength, low back strength, foam rolling, and now here we are with flexibility and mobility. Okay, now everything should be ready to go. All right, so you're going to start by laying on your back. And all you're going to do is have one leg on the floor and bring the other leg up straight. All right, so you can hold on to the back of your knee, and your goal here is to stretch the lower glute as well as the hamstring, okay? So you're going to interlock your hands behind the back of your thigh and go ahead and spend some point and flex. Point your foot, flex your foot, just go slow. And the whole time, the goal here is to flex or to stretch out the hamstring, okay? Ooh, and you can stretch out the calf while you're at it. Ooh, I can feel that. All right, now lower that foot and bring up the other. And point and flex, tightening the front of your leg, loosening the back of your leg. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, we want to loosen our hamstrings. Tight hamstrings, pull on your lower back. Now we're going to switch legs, and this time we're going to stretch our hip flexor. So bring the right knee to just pull it in, okay? Bring the knee to the shoulder as close as you can get it. This is called wind removing pose. And your other leg is just straight on the mat. And hold it in, squeeze it, feel that stretch or feel that like release in your hip flexor. So good. And now while you're here, you're going to switch. Okay, extend that leg and bring the opposite knee to the other shoulder. And your bottom leg is just stretched out all the way. And you are grabbing at the bottom of your knee with your arms and squeezing and feeling that stretch or that release, I should say, in your hip flexor. Oh, it feels so good. I get to go to yoga in an hour. Okay. Next, you're going to put both feet on the mat. Take your right leg, cross the right ankle over the top of your left quad, or the bottom of your left quad just above your knee, all right? And this leg comes out, and then you're going to reach through. So one arm goes in between your legs and the other goes onto the outside, and you're going to pull. Oh, and here comes Rocky. So pull your left leg in towards your chest and just kind of rock side. Oh, it feels so good. This is called a 4-point stretch. Rocky's like, Mommy, pet me. You're in a precarious spot, dog. All right, and now what you're going to do is you're going to lean towards the left. All the way over, and you're going to touch your top foot. Your right foot is on the mat. You're leaning on your left leg, and then you're pushing your right leg away from you, okay? It's probably hard for you to visualize how this looks, but all you do is you flop all the way over to your left side. So your right leg's on the top, and you're pushing that right knee away, and you're feeling the release right here in your top of your hip flexor. Oh, this is one of my favorite stretches. Okay, let's switch sides. So left ankle over the top of your right knee. Okay? Just above your kneecap. And then bring your left hand in between your legs. Right hand wraps around your right leg and bring it in. And hug. Now you're going to feel this in your left hip. Okay? And just ever so slightly, you can just lean a little bit to your right. And you'll feel this on the outside of your left hip. Okay, just rock a little bit back and forth, little micro rocks. Oh, it feels so good. This is like a pigeon pose on your back. And now what you're going to do is ever so gently roll over to your right side and make sure that you don't have any obstacles in your way, like I do. And then your left foot is on your mat, and you're going to take your right hand and push your left leg away. And you're going to feel a release in the left hip, and twist and open your chest and take your gaze over your left arm. Now I'm not going to do that because otherwise I'm blocking the microphone. But you're twisting, all right? So your legs are to the right of your body and your upper body is facing the left. And you're going to feel that in the left side. All right, this whole left side chain. Oh, it's one of my favorite stretches. And then unwind and go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. And now you're going to roll up. Rocky's like, Mommy's getting up. All right, next we're going to do a low lunge. So come here, put your right foot on the mat and your left knee is on the mat. And you're going to walk your left knee back until you feel a stretch in your left hip. Okay? I've done these in other videos before. And bring your right foot, just walk it out to the outside of the mat so it's past your center point. And you're just going to open up that hip. Now, if this is easy for you, you can get like some sort of a pillow and come down and kneel or put your elbows on the pillow so you can get deeper. You're going to feel this in both sides of your hip flexor. And if that's too easy, you can come down and put your elbows on the mat. All right, whatever feels best in your body. And then move. I just kind of get in here and grind a little bit, like looking for those tight spots. Ah, it feels so good. I can hold this for like a long time because it just feels so good. All right, jump switch. Haha, just kidding. So switch and go to the other side. And back your leg up more, okay? So that you can really find your point. And you can maybe be here, walking your foot out to the outside of your mat. Hands come in the inside. Or you can use a pillow or a bolster or a block and come down to this point. Whatever feels good in your body. And maybe this whole entire segment is too difficult for you. And I apologize if that's the case. And then move that and come all the way down. And then just rock side to side, trying to find your point where it just feels tight. And you can move around to loosen it up. Okay. Next, we're going to do a side stretch. So your spine flexes by bending forward. It extends by doing backwards bend. Okay, so like back bends are an extension. It does rotation. Okay, and it also does side flexion. So we want a healthy spine, so we have to do all those movements, right? So we've already done flexion and extension. So now we're going to do rotation. So put your right hand behind you. Take your left hand and hold on to your right knee and twist. Now, look over your shoulder to the back. So what's behind you, okay? So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to show you what it looks like, but I'm going to talk by facing forward. And make sure when you're sitting, you're actually feeling your sits bones underneath you. You don't want to sit like that. You want to sit straight. So sometimes maybe you need to sit on a bolster. Like sitting on one of these is really helpful. See, it gives you more room. So if you have tight hips, sitting up on a pillow or a bolster or a blanket or anything will give you height, and it gives you room for your hips. So maybe try it this way. And then switch. Go to the other side. Always keep your back straight, okay? Make sure you're not sagging. Slouching over isn't good for you. And then we're gonna do the side flexion, okay? So bringing your hand to your mat or your bolster, and then just stretching your entire side body all the way, the whole side body. All right, and then switch. Now, I highly recommend doing these every day. Just move more. Motion is lotion for your joints, for all of them, okay? And you want a balanced fitness routine, strengthening, stretching, mobility, flexibility, cardiovascular, balance, all of it, okay? And I'll continue to make videos for you so that you can age stronger and healthier instead of sicker and weaker. And let's close this week with a big, fat, juicy hug. Happy Friday, my friends. TGIF. Make it a beautiful weekend. And please let me know if you have any questions, or let me know how I can best support you. Okay? I love fitness. It's just something that when you're doing it right, you crave it. All right? So that's my goal, is to help you crave movement. All right. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you next time.